Stream is on fire.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Season 3 Standard Tournament Loser Bracket Round 2 match between Kayzo and meanmido. With me today I have our three wonderful commentators. Say hello, you three.
Hello, how are you all today?
Hi everyone.
You seem all very peppy. I am utterly stunned. Usually at least one person is dead today.
Oh man, no, we're so hyped for this.
I am armed with a humongous cup of coffee and I'm having a marvellous time.
I'm just pretending I'm not dead.
You're pretending.
Close enough. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. Yeah, I can't complain about that. So, what are we hoping for from this match? What are we expecting to see, and how bad is the seed gonna be?
Ford, you rolled it, so you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be genuinely awful. It'll be fun to watch, but horrible to play.
Okay, please at least give the runners some hope, okay? They might not be listening, but give them some hope, okay?
So their hope is that they've started off with a medallion. However, it's the shadow medallion, which foreshadows horrific all dungeons. I can give hope, but I also have to take it away at the same time. Apologies.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I'll take that.
But we're off.
We're off, and Kayzo has definitely won purely on the colour of his tunic. I love this lavender.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. That is gorgeous. I love
that. That is a clean sweep from all three of us.
But admittedly, like the peach colour that we've got with meanmido, cute. Oh, there's a wallet. See, I told you this seed's going to be trashy. Just wait for that Kiri forest way of the hill. It's going to happen. I see it.
Sorry about that. I didn't realise that the default setting was put Kayzo on pause. He is off, so don't worry about that.
And now you can see his tunic in all its glory.
Beautiful. So meanmido is going straight to Hyrule Field, where Kayzo is checking the Kakiri sword chest. Now this has tripped some people up, and we're about to see if it will trip meanmido up.
I will say the odds are kinda in your favor here, unless you end up with something really good like a Deku stick upgrade.
I'll take that personally.
It's very much worth the value, and now I think you do consider farming the rupees. Go ahead and buy your Deku shield and see what Deku tree holds for you.
I don't think that would be a bad play at this point. You know, it's an easy dungeon. Obviously, it's going to be all dungeons, so you need to do it at some point. I'm holding on to the hope. I'm putting it out into the universe and hoping that up. But no, he's off to Hyrule Field.
Got to be getting our first hint.
Drum roll, please.
Our fountain is foolish. That's a nice one. I quite like that one. Takes a bit of reduces the value of Rudo's letter somewhat. But if it's going to be AD, then we're going to have to find that anyway. But,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no music is really unsettling. A little weirded out.
Wait, there's no music?
I guess Mido's audio is what's live, and I have that in my ears too, and there's no music.
Oh, I'm listening to Kayzo.
I mean, we could just make our own, or just sing it if we really wanted to. Good start, yeah.
You're all welcome. Mido doesn't need the hint. It's all good. He's gonna get some rupees instead.
When's the album out? As soon as I actually bother to record some stuff. But yeah, you'll be the first one to know what you might need. Don't you worry.
Interesting to see both runners go for the same route here.
It'll be interesting to see when they diverge, if they diverge.
Yeah, if one of the runners go for 3-song route, then the other goes for early adult. Definitely give us a lot more information. Ah, that would go see the best dog in the game. Woof, woof.
I mean, they're all good boys.
But Richard is best boy.
Well, it depends on what he's got for us today, to be honest. Hopefully it's something good. I mean...
That's a full wallet.
Got a wallet. They've got a wallet, so...
Yeah, I mean, good doggo, good doggo. All the Treatos for you.
Something on King's Aura. We're going to need to buy some blue fire. Just need one more wallet for the dream to come.
Oh, and we see the divergence. Kayzo didn't go for the skull in the guardhouse.
Nice.
So. I'm joking, but we'll see whether or not that pays off for Mido. It costs you a little extra time just to go for those skulls. Shooting the sun is a megaton hammer.
Well, that exists.
40 is dead. Does that DC with here? Chad, did any of you get that? Like the Kayzo just DC with the hero. 40 skulls is dead. Was it Cack with the hero?
Big shot there. And Valley Foolish.
Garuda Valley Foolish, Cack with the hero. 40 dead. Oh, nice. Good eyes.
So both runners grotto to the owl.
30 is the boomerang. There it is.
Oh.
Mido with a commanding lead with one skull.
That's rather wonderful.
Yep, 50 still in play. No hints on that yet.
50 is still in play. It's all good. Oh, yeah, Trent, I'm convinced this is an all dungeon seed. Like doing that thing where you put it out into the universe and the universe gives back to you. And I really, really want it to be. I either want it to be a medallion just so that, like, you know, that is required, or I want it to be a stone, and then find out really late game that it's all dungeons.
Yeah, 2-hour confirmation would be really fun.
Yeah, just saying. Current skulls and logic 15.
Oh, and what is this from Mido? What is this?
This is chickens.
Can it
it's
be?
Chickens, guys. Guys, it's chickens.
The fabled, the legendary.
Oh, and that's Requiem on the ZL check. That's quite nice.
Oh, Mido just became a fan favorite.
Yep.
I mean,
Chicken
he's
hype for the win.
not.
Yep.
I'm not. Chicken. I will always do chickens because logic and is basically if you don't do chickens, she has something for you. If you do chickens, she does.
I mean, for this maneuver, Mido's already won in my head, so GG, well done.
GG,
I mean,
everybody. Pack it in.
Yeah.
he needed to make up for the fact that he hasn't got a purple tunic.
I mean, I'm sure we will see some fashion out of Mido once the tunic's turn.
Find those chickens, Kayzo. You can do it.
We have dual chickens. This is amazing.
Chickens everywhere.
We have chickens in visual stereo.
They're getting them all out the way early stream. Just a little bit of love. A little bit of love from Talon today.
Why do we actually all think that is on chickens? I'm actually going to say it's going to be a hook shot. I'm being bold here.
It's gonna be a bloopy, and you know it.
I know, but let me enjoy my imagination a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would love. Oh, minuet.
That's actually an interesting question, Luigi. Who would win in a fight between Talon's chickens and Andrew's chickens?
Andrew never wins anything. So Talon. He's got the super duper awesome.
Yeah, they're super chickens, but there's strength in numbers.
Yeah. Have you not seen it when you attack a chicken? Strength in numbers is
Kuiper's soul.
Poor Kuiper. I feel like every single time there's a race on ZSR and chickens is played, his inbox just explodes with people reminding him that the chickens are.
Sean, the chicken in Gerudo Valley is. All you need to know about the chicken in Gerudo Valley is that it's the biggest troll of all. It's like, oh, you wanted to pick me up? Oh, try again next time.
It's a ball!
It's a ball!
Oh. I told you, nah, man. That's a fake bow. It's a fake bow. It's not real.
He'll pull it out and he'll turn it into an ice trap.
Yep. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, it's probably not super helpful in reality, but let's pretend that's the cack way of the hero. Let's just pretend for our own sakes, for the sake of the memes. That's the way of the hero.
But if the other bows are ball locked,
you know, Song of Time on the Requiem.
so it won't be AD for River Chest then. Dang it!
Let us down, Void.
Songs are hard. Sorry, a song with Serenade.
GTG Center is dead.
Some more hints for us. Goron City, Way the Hero. I believe that.
And Goron City, Way of the Hero.
It's still Way of the Hero.
Just two of those.
Just in case you'd forgotten.
Yeah, it hadn't changed in that 3-second gap.
Goron City, Way of the Hero. Daruna's got light arrows. You know Dance Dad's got him.
That is a magnificent tunic from Kayzo. I'm in awe.
It's gorgeous. Oh, I love it.
I'm having tunic envy right now, and I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, Deku's got 2 bows.
Where can I get one of those lavender tunics?
Welcome to ZSR. Well, one of the most entertaining things is the colour of the tunics.
We are very fashion conscious.
It's all about
Exactly.
fashion. About fashion.
I am now. Look, yeah, I want Saria's song on Ocarina now. It'll make me very happy.
Dirty Skulls still has the boomerang. Still no all dungeons hint though.
No.
I can't believe I charged.
That's why I want it 2 hours in.
Yeah, a surprise nocturne. That's what every runner wants.
And Hyrule Castle is Way of the Hero.
That was Requiem. That was a song.
Trial Spirit required.
Yep. There's a key there. So in that, actually, I mean, if the slingshot's in Child's Spirit, I mean, that could technically be locked behind that boomerang on 30 skulls.
Yeah, but you can access it through a slingshot.
Yeah, I'm saying if the first slingshots are behind there, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of horrible logical scenarios. Where,
Oh, I appreciate it.
yeah, where
It's his first commentary, and he's already thinking worst case scenario. He's a
I also-
natural, folks. He's a natural.
I'm going to fit in well.
I just want to point out that Team Never Buy a Shield wins again with the first chest in Deku having a Hylian shield.
Nice. Being a savvy shopper by not buying anything.
But again, even though Mido went straight to Cat to do chickens, other than that, he is now on the exact same path. Oh, bigger on sword.
Nice.
Nice.
The fairy fountain where you get Din's Fire in vanilla is considered in the Hyrule Castle area.
The two checks there are Zelda's Lullaby and that fairy. So it usually means the song.
Usually.
Usually the song, but I do love the Hyrule Castle Fairy because I feel like sometimes you can just sometimes you can just forget about that one. And it will have something wonderful.
Apologies, our restreamer is absent, so we don't have our hint commands available. But we're keeping track of for you. It's our job, you know.
We'll just have to all keep each other right.
But the way of the heroes so far are DC, CAC, Goron City, and Hyrule Castle.
I've got them all on, and I've also got all the I've got notes of all the songs and everything. So I just want to point out that Kayzo is now like in a very good place because he can use all the sticks he wants because he went and checked the Kikiri sword chest. Mido might well have a bow that's definitely fake, but does he have a
Giving
stick?
the hints around Deku. That's really interesting.
We know where Rang is. Rang is currently on 30 skulls.
Prescription.
The prescription.
Uh-oh.
Eek. It's having the prescription and the big Goron sword. There's nothing really much of note in Deku.
Man. 23 is
there.
one.
But,
We don't have information about Frogs 2 just yet. Our two barren locations that we know of are Gerudo Valley and Zora's Fountain. And we have 4 of our 5 where the hero hints. So, do we think this is going to be a medallion or a stone?
It's going to be a stone.
Stone for sure, just because, you know, all of our time's been wasted.
Yep.
Alright, okay. Gerudo Valley is foolish, unfortunately. Foolish meaning that there'll be no items that they need in order to complete. The forest medallion. Oh, fire and water stones. Okay.
Vanilla Goma Heart.
I mean, Spirit Medallion would be quite nice. So at least you got light hour cutscene over and done with. Yeah, it's a Zora Sapphire.
Stone. F's in chat for Stone Deku.
Rip.
It's always slightly sad, isn't it?
It's normally so nice, but nope. Season 3 tournament. Oh, Skullmask has a strength.
Strength upgrade.
Ooh.
That,
We're right in the swing of it, aren't we?
yeah. I mean, that's ominous.
And gives Mido a marginal advantage as he's already turned in the letter.
I mean, all I can say is that, you know, those Deku scrubs have been working out. They're ready to pass on some muscle.
You can get your resident sleepers in chat for Ocarina Memory Game.
Whoop, whoop.
Just $20. I mean, I would be curious to know if Mido is actually going to go and get the Kikiri sword chest after he's done decking.
I guess we'll find out.
In fact, actually, I think he might, because he's got Minuet as well, so he
Ooh, there's your slingshot.
Ah, nice. The slingshot game can be... Well, it's a slingshot game, but, you know, the target in the woods. That's the one they meant.
Yes. It's an extra check in those ones there. And if Requiem is where the hero from Hyrule Castle, that's Child Spirit unlocked right there.
I mean, it's Child Spirit unlocked already. They have the sticks, they have a slingshot. It's all good. I don't know if you're supposed to logically be able to do it, but it's you know, it's definitely possible with a slingshot.
Yeah. I think that is in logic, actually. Someone more knowledgeable than me would, if it could be kind enough to confirm it, that would be lovely.
I know some high tier runners have used mouse and keyboard before, but I don't remember who exactly.
I can play it on a keyboard. I mean, that's the dark arts right there. I think the skill level, I think, is. I'm always impressed by people who can play this game on a keyboard and mouse. Yep, Kayzo getting his chickens in. And they can actually set up for Skullmask and get that strength too. So.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If you know you have to do Skull Mask, you might as well do chicken.
Yeah. Certainly on the way. And Mido is getting the Kikiri sword chest.
Yeah, he's about to get his stick upgrade.
I mean, I'm never mad at a stick upgrade, personally. It's like,
No, it's my favourite thing. It's basically a... I mean, it's guaranteed that we're going to have to go to Jabu now. It's just how it is. Strength upgrade is on Skullmask today.
Yeah, I think Mido made a gamble here, and now it just kind of falls apart because it drives Kayzo to do the same thing. So we end up about even pretty much.
Yeah, the hint placement is definitely sort of cancelled out any early edge from Mido. I definitely agree with that.
It puts him slightly ahead, but not that much ahead.
I think he did get the hint because he's doing the skull mask.
Skull Mask is considered Sphere 0 because you don't need an item to progress it. At least not an item like a progression item, like a hook shot, for instance.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about spheres in case we have anyone in chat who is not familiar?
Sure. So spheres are basically the way that the randomizer maps out the logic. Is that, like, say your Sphere 0, like Sphere 0 is items that checks that don't require any items. So in your first sphere you might find a bow, like Mido did on Anju's chickens. It doesn't require any items to get. And the CAC archery game as adult, which requires the bow to get the item, would be considered Sphere 1 at that point because you have the item that's required to get that check. That makes sense.
Kayzo picking up his bow. That was a very nice explanation. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Credit where credit is due. Jabu's a stone. Is Jabu a stone? Is that what you just saw it? Stone shadow. Minuet has a pony.
Bonus song. Still no Ocarina of Time in.
Oddly enough, still no sign of Zelda's Lullaby either.
It can't be. Oh, could. Was that Stone Shadow? Oh.
Yeah. Your stones are Jabu and Shadow.
Well, unfortunately, that means that Zelda's Lullaby can't be on Ocarina. So it can't be ZL or Nocturne.
So, I mean, we still have the song from Death Mountain Crater still to go. We haven't seen that. So.
Or Ice Cavern.
I mean, Ice Cavern's technically locked behind ZL. So, but no, we could have a burning cat. We could have a burning cat, though. I mean, depending on the story.
We could have a burning cat because its forest medallion is forest and DC is fire, with water being water.
I mean, it's unlikely to be burning cat, actually, with that, because there's a lot of stuff in water that is locked by Zelda's Lullaby. So,
unlikely. But it could.
It might be just a very short water temple.
I was going to say, I played a seed with Zelda's Lullaby on Prelude when water was the forest medallion. I've had that before. So, it's not impossible, but very unlikely.
It's probably quite likely to be on Song of Storms.
Then we'll just have to find out.
Wait and see, guys.
Suspense is killing me already.
And she had a stick in adulthood. Andrew's really like going on this like, because you're a child, here, have a wonderful present. Now that you're an adult, have something crap. Have another pair of socks.
Yeah, it's just like Christmas as you get older.
Some ammunition that he can't use.
I mean, now that I'm older, I'd actually like some socks for them.
That's light
arrows.
Light arrows.
Cack, where the hero is not for the bow, it's for light arrows.
We don't know that yet.
I mean, Nocturne is a.
Mirror shield for the man on the roof.
Mirror shield for the man on the roof. Light arrows in the windmill, and Andrew having a non-way of the hero.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, but It's a bow that's going to be found really easily elsewhere.
It could still be the bow.
Yeah, it's Sphere Zero. Chicken's just Sphere Zero.
So it's Mirror Shield. I mean, Cat is like guaranteed to have two hints or 2 items because you know that the first
Iron fruits are
Iron fruits. Oh my god, Stackerico today.
My word.
It could still be the bow. We don't know yet.
It's probably the bow.
No.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
No. 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 It's not the bow.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we do.
We gotta see. We gotta see all the checks just to make sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, it has to have a minimum of 2 items because you get one default hint way of the hero. Like Cack is always gonna be way of the hero, so you're gonna get at least 1 item. So we were guaranteed at least 2 because of the. This is a very rich seed.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, that bow, iron boots, mirror shield, light arrows, all required. All hard required. So, well, logically required.
And you could have had any of those items, and I would still say that it was not the way of the hero item in the seed. My hatred for her runs that deep.
I mean, she's not as bad as Dampier, to be honest.
Nah, she's worse. Worse.
I mean, I put Mido right here is obviously experiencing Dampier's infamous hospitality. It's like, yeah, let's have a race where here you can't win, and I'm going to throw fireballs at you.
Yep.
At least Andrew just wants a bit of help.
Damper gave you a nut. You're welcome.
Hey.
I think there was
Kayzo
recently a seed. I can't remember what seed it was, but it was a seed I commentated for where we had triple Way of the Hero hints for Sacred Forest Meadow, and every item was Way of the Hero, both of the songs, and I think it was like a hook shot in the grotto.
Yeah, that was me versus Arugula in the Scrubs match. The Scrubs tournament.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was one of the more bizarre seeds I've ever played. But it was actually quite a lot of fun.
meanmido about to pick up his mirror shield. That's not the sun, Kayzo! Not the sun.
I mean, can the devs make that a thing? Just saying. Just gonna throw that.
The thing is, if you fight it, then it'll turn to day faster.
To try and get away from your bullets. Shoot the moon for Ruto's letter. I mean, I'm now called it like Stone Shadow finds a way, and we've got a hint for Boomerang on 30 Skulls. It's coming. It's coming. There's no dungeons in here somehow. We just got to find out how.
And Mido giving us our first look at where the hero Goron City. You can only get Link the Goron, I believe, with these current item set, but it's 1 item down.
With his out of logic bow, definitely.
Link the Goron going to give his speech about how, as a child, Link has killed King Dodongo, but hasn't yet because
It's not.
Time
It's
travel.
Mido, hero of the Gorons.
of course,
Oh,
bomb
it's
bag.
bomb.
Well, there you go. And now there's your time loop right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
because time travel. So that gives him full. He can full clear away the hero Dodongo's Cavern right now. So
He can.
we're opting to
Agreeing with chat
So-
sentiments right now. Definitely looking at a jet seat here.
So our Way of the Hero locations are Dodongo's Cavern, Goron City, Hyrule Castle, and Kak. We assume that Hyrule Castle is for Requiem. Goron City has got Bomb Bag, and Kak has light arrows, mirror shield, bow, and iron boots.
and Mido finding Bruto's letter
Naruto's letter.
and Bolero is on Ocarina of Time. So
Wow.
odds of AD have diminished to practically nothing, which makes me sad.
Foolish hints we have so far are Fountain and Valley. There's Kayzo's Strength.
Put the hovers on the crater.
Oh, Dins.
Inspire. Ooh.
Oh, yep. Jet seat. Here we go.
My word.
So we need a hammer, which we know the location of. We need long shot, and that's it. Hovers? No, because we're not necessarily doing shadow.
Sure, yeah.
Wow. Hammer is on shoot the sun. They need magic as well. Yep. And we don't even know what Way of the Hero is in DC. Hook shot on Barony. Long shot on Bongo, please and thank you. There's gotta be a twist in it.
Mido was skipping hints.
He pulled that bomb too early, and I guess he just valued the cycle more.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Strength 2. I'm just testing you,
Paperweight.
chat.
The paperweight is clearly the way of the hero. Right.
100%.
Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement.
Don't skip hints without knowing 50 skulls. I mean, 50's still out there. It's likely to have. I suppose. What about but we have Song of Storms could be on Ocarina. We don't know where that.
Well, the bomb bag was already in logic with the bow.
Yeah.
So either way, it's doubly in logic.
Yeah, with Minuet being very early as well. I mean, there's very little actual logic breaking that's occurred right now in the seed so far.
No, it's all been quite nice, hasn't it?
I am suspicious.
I know it's too kind right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is a void seed, so void seed is infamous for being absolutely terrible. What's the catch? That's what I want to know. What is the catch?
I'm sure we'll find out soon. Kayzo flicking his shield in time with the music. Love that.
Still no way the hero item just yet. Apart from the Son of Agony in Dodongo's Cavern so far.
Completely Way of the Hero.
Mm-hmm. I'm betting it's another strength. That's my point.
Or magic.
Yep, that's a fair shout actually.
Or hover boots.
I mean,
Strength 2 on Bongo Bongo.
yeah. I mean, I would love that. I mean, I don't think the runners would, but I would certainly love that.
Yeah, but when you've got a seed that looks this nice, you're going to spend a lot of your time wondering what's going to go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Hook shot on 50. It has to be.
50.
See what we got.
And
Oh,
hook shot. Now that is a very way the hero item.
No,
I
no
think
huge surprise there, I think.
Potentially needed. Potentially. Kayzo picking up his light arrows from the windmill man. I mean, Cat could also be way of the hero for Nocturne. And they have found ins. I'm just speculating here, guys.
Yeah, this is like a quick one.
Dins was in Duke's wall. It's definitely not the mirror shield, iron boots, and light arrows. It's definitely not the bow.
We just had a hint there for Darunia's dance, but I didn't catch the item.
Blue rupee.
Dead. Okay.
No dancing dad today. Makes me sad.
All of these way of the hero items are in really are on the way items. At this point, Kayzo doing Deku might not have worked in his favor. Oh, they both do Deku. Nope, my bad.
But I mean, I think Kayzo might have a slight edge because if he goes up the Goron City to get that bomb back, then he'll probably go back down to DC and get his hook shot. That gives him an instant Forest Temple access right there. Whereas if we assume that the second strength is locked behind the strength of Skull Mask, Mido will have to go back chat, sort that out.
Yeah.
Before he can progress it.
And if Kayzo finds his long shot before meanmido turns, because he might go because if he does that, if he finds long shot, he's also got iron boots.
Yeah, which would then give him access to his hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it would all feed in. Just we would need that second strength. And there's another bow and cack bow.
Another bow and cack.
So that's a bow-lock bow.
A bow.
Not technically, because you can get that with strength too.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So I will concede.
Wait, what?
Oh, One Chickens was not way of the hero.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's
not bow locked, it's bomb locked.
So, but the bomb bag was off Link of the Goron, and I always forget that you can use strength. Maybe because I can't stand doing Link of the Goron with strength.
It's awful. It's terrible.
Yeah,
but it is in logic.
It's not as bad as spinning pot with strength, but I don't think it's far off.
meanmido looks like he's going to be doing the finishing off his skull mask to get his strength. And Kayzo will be fine. Did Kayzo skip the hint too? No, he didn't.
Kayzo got the hint. Mido, I believe Mido did not get the hint.
Skull Kid.
The thing is,
milk.
For Mido, this is a gamble. He's betting on Skull Mask having something, and he's right, but it's not going to pay off because the hint's in a very obvious place. And this is something that I've seen about Mido's play is he plays very ballsy. He plays very aggressive. Makes like like crazy risks, and sometimes that pays for him. I remember watching one race that he finished in like 2:20 something, and Marco finished like half an hour later. And Marco like went through Mido's VOD to like see what he did. He said like, "This is crazy. Like if you play like this, like you like he's just not getting punished at all. It's insane to do this. Don't do this."
I think I was in that race as well, and my jaw hit the floor when I saw that time, and when everyone else was doing it. So, Mido's a dangerous, dangerous runner. That's for sure.
They do say fortune favors the brave.
I've heard the rumors.
And we'll see if that happens today.
Let's see what our destiny is.
Oh, 50's dead, guys. I'm sorry.
Dang it. Just a little love.
One bag was on Link the Goron. Where was the strength? Was that a Hyrule Castle hint? Because Mido got both of those.
No, it was.
That was Rang. No, that was Rang and. Yeah.
It's outside the Lost Woods.
Rudo's letter was the Goron maze. It was the far right chest. Which is where we found out that Bolero of Fire is on Ocarina of Time.
We found that out?
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Which kills the AD. Sorry, Millie.
I mean, I think it's still possible.
I mean, if hover boots are the freestanding item in the crater, and there is something in shadow that is hover locked, then yes. But that's a very specific scenario.
It could be meme AD for items.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretending AD. Yeah, I think the others can't be.
Mido with the strong NA aim right now.
In which case, just forget everything I said.
It's all good.
A very specific and possible scenario. I can tell you. Dang it. I'm just trying to come up with horrible seeds. Sorry.
Kayzo hasn't got bombs yet, so he can't finish DC. He used to pick up his bombs from Link the Goron. And he's walking past Din's right now.
I mean, he could get the bombs and go back.
Yes, it would make sense for him to do so.
But then he can go get his hook shot, and then he could immediately do Forest Temple afterwards.
Getting his bombs.
Wonder if we get a reaction for that after dipping DC. Nope, just getting on with it and going straight for the crater.
Gonna head for the crater, which is probably smart.
It makes sense.
Extra songs here is probably
Yeah.
a good thought.
Yeah, he doesn't have access to it.
He doesn't.
No hovers or hook shot.
So that was a bloopy on top of the crater, I believe?
It's a heart.
I think we need to ask Mido when he comes in for interview. If he comes in for interview, if he'd seen the Skull Kid hint. Oh, lovely Zora tuning.
Wonder if we get a catwalk display of fashion.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Everyone's got all the sticks today.
Stick percent complete. Right.
How far away the hero?
Is
It was the one near Lost Woods.
yeah, the one near Lost Woods.
Mido can't find the hole. You can do it, there we go.
There we are. That took a moment.
Yeah. Formal request for lost Deku babies. This is the only time we're gonna. Second time we're gonna get to see him.
I'll be very curious to know if Mido actually goes to whilst he's child now, to go in and hand Rudo's letter in, if he opts to do that.
And do the high. Oh, they can't do. Yeah. Big Ron's dead. All the sticks.
Now stick percent is complete.
He never checked it. That's insane.
It's like I said, I think that's pretty consistent with Mido's play, actually, to not check that, or not to not check that, but rather to
He hasn't checked the hints in DC.
yeah, he didn't check the DC hint either.
I don't
and
think he
that's
checked.
Lens of Truth on Rock and Rollin' Gora. Did he have Catquaid? Because Catquaid the hero was really early on. Oh no, but he went. Yeah, Catquaid. He checked. He knew Catquaid the hero. Because that was in Temple of Time, and Temple of Time, and he checked. He did chickens after ZL, didn't he?
Yes, Mido immediately went chickens after seeing Zelda. So, I mean, if we know it's not EAD, it's like, what other horrible scenarios could we possibly come up with? Knowing what we have. I mean, Deep Fire, still on the cards?
The deepest of fire.
Deep Fire, item in water.
Deep Fire with boss key on like the first chest.
That would be phenomenally entertaining to watch.
Because I haven't quite been stung by that, but I did have something very similar. One of the scrub quals had dins in relatively late fire, but a very early boss key.
I think I'm having flashbacks to that particular one.
Oh, I spent 2 hours looking for it.
Mm,
Alright,
wasn't fun.
Mido, Mido doing his target in the woods. Kayzo picking up his fireman.
Yeah, I definitely see Kayzo going straight for forest right now.
It looks like we're going to get Child Spirit from Mean Mido.
I mean, this makes sense.
Yeah. Absentee restreamer, unfortunately. But the way of the heroes are Dodongo's Cavern, Kakariko Village, Goron City, and Hyrule Castle so far. And Valero is on Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. Guys, I'm just going to get a drink. Be back in 30 seconds.
No problem.
So, Child Spirit here, finally. Been way the hero for a bit from Hyrule Castle. Let's see what we got.
So this is some really interesting diversions, right? With Mido doing Child Spirit and Kayzo going straight for forest. Getting that strength before going adult from Kayzo is providing a really nice chain of events for him. And if,
I'm sure Mido's not far off from going forest himself. But you're probably not going to go back child for quite a bit, considering how many progression items you have, so probably a good idea. Go ahead, get this done now. And do you turn in Rudo's letter? I think you probably should. It isn't the way of the hero location.
Yeah, that's going to be a cloud that's hanging over both the runners there, I think. So I mean, we know Zora Fountain is foolish, so that kind of takes a bit of the value off it. But
right.
There might be
Rudo's in a way of the hero location. You might want to do that.
I mean, Song of Storms might be sat at the back of Ice Gallery.
Right. So it is still out of logic at this point. It's no Zelda's Lullaby for either of our runners here.
No scale either. So,
but that doesn't stop you necessarily. You might get the opportunity to go in there, sooner rather than later.
So what have I missed?
2 keys on Child Side Spirit. So that was definitely the Requiem with the hero sold there.
Frogs 2 could have magic. You could have strength 2. Could have long shot.
So all our AD hopes are on Frogs 2 right now.
Well, if it's scale, we can avoid that now.
Actually, I don't think it is on because Frogs 2 doesn't require Bolero.
Oh, of course.
But we can still have Frogs 2.
Yeah. I mean, if either runners do Frogs 2 right now, I mean,
Frogs 2 to get them into... No, Burning Cack is... Bolero is on Ocarina. Oh, Prelude, yeah. I'm just hoping that, they have to go everywhere. Like, I want freaking Sun Song in Ice Cavern or something.
Nothing else in Spirit so far. I'm kind of looking more towards Spirit here than Forest, because Forest I find to be probably the most tedious dungeon in the entire game.
Sure. But, either way, you have to do it.
I know. Especially the fact that, Forest being vanilla, definitely locking a song which could be important.
Okay, so
Forest
to check somewhere, I think.
Nope.
Like 4.
a very, very, very smooth jump slash strat in order to get the floor master chest.
It's quite the autopilot from Kayzo. I can't say I've missed the courtyard before.
Got a magic!
Magic! Okay, so that's one less
items.
cool thing that could be on Frogs 2 to make it seem terrible.
So we're looking for long shot and is that it? Strength 2. Thank you. Hammer we know is on Shoot the Sun. So it's second strength and a long shot.
Happy 1 hour mark, everybody.
Happy 1 hour mark, friends.
Happy 1 hour. Yeah, the seat's being too nice.
Yeah, what's the catch?
It's gotta be something. It's gotta be something that we're missing.
Boomerang's on 30 skulls.
Oh, hovers for long shot. And Rang needed for strength 2 on Baron 8. I would just like to take this moment now to apologise to both of the runners. It's not that we dislike you. It's just that we want this seed to really mess with you a little bit.
You know, for content.
Exactly.
No, I can see meanmido going straight to forest as soon as he goes back adult. So, literally, Kayzo is going to be half a temple ahead.
I don't know. You know, meanmido's done most of spirit. Well, he's done the whole of child spirit at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mido could get stuck on irons because he has not turned in 10 skulls.
Oh. I think he will, to be honest. So,
well, he is going
when
to
he does it.
He's going to forest, and that's going to have a ton of skulls. I don't know how many he's got right now.
I mean, it's 5 in forest, and they're all very easy to get.
That was Mirror Shield was the man on the roof. Irons were on 10 skulls.
So I wonder what other goodies we could have in forest. Yeah. So really just the second strength that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way that the seed has been going, we're going to find it pretty soon, I reckon.
So second strength and long shot.
You know, jet seeds concern me because I feel like when I race as well, I feel like I get better as the race goes on. So jet seeds naturally just unnerve me slightly.
It's frustrating to run a jet seed because sometimes it's just you make one simple mistake and that costs you like half an hour compared to everyone else.
Yeah. You just missing one chest. And it's so easy to do.
And then, you know, my execution isn't as good as like a lot of other runners. I can accept that. I can accept that I can improve at that. But it doesn't terribly matter if it's just, you know, I've made exactly a wrong choice. That I lose.
I mean, 2 items from go mode. And most of the temples being open to them.
Yeah,
it's not confirmed, but it's more likely than, you know, surprise, you're going to need to go into Stone Shadow.
I mean, it could go either way. I think. Like, it could mean something's behind Jabu Jabu. It could just mean something on Ice Cavern.
Probably like ZL, maybe?
I mean, at this point, I would put ZL on Prelude right now.
That's possible. I don't know that Kayzo checked the Bolero song check. Unless I missed it.
No, neither of them have.
Yeah, it probably will be the Critter or Prelude right now. Because Kayzo's done a handful of checks in the Critter, whereas Mario hasn't touched it yet. But I can see both of them going back after completing Forest.
Yeah,
How's
they
the
had...
seed? So far, pretty jetty. Lots of stuff. Both of them did chickens and skull mask. And we're pretty sure Mido did it without a hint. OOT is Bolero. Yeah, we have an absentee restreamer today.
Oh, both of our runners. It's really interesting because their routes have been remarkably similar. The only real kind of divergence is meanmido went off to do Child Spirit, and Kayzo did DC as much as he could before going into Goron City to pick up the way of the hero bomb bag, and then immediately went back. And the time at which they did Strength 1 on the Skull Mask. But other than that, they've taken pretty much exactly the same routing.
Yeah, because as well, Kayzo slotting in the Skull Mask to get that strength before going adult. I mean, I quite like that layout, to be honest.
Alright, Void. Way of the heroes are Dodongo's Cavern.
Hey! The stream is not on fire.
Zaja got it. Stream, okay. Look at Zaja's comment. Thanks, VXR, for keeping track of all that. We were over here helpless. Thank you for the sub, Gallum GD. Driving with Twitch Prime. It's pretty neat of you.
And while we're talking about Prime, did you know that you could subscribe to your favourite channel, ZeldaSpeedRuns, for free if you have Amazon Prime? It's a little known fact.
I mean, that sounds like a marvellous idea.
And Trez will face off against Cubs. Is that a Breath of the Wild rando race? How long does Wait, what? How does that work?
So Breath of the Wild Rando basically works is there's like a little companion app where when you go into certain after you obtain a certain amount of shrine like things, you're enabled to pick up use certain things. So for example, like after like 20 shrines you can use bow or whatever. It's a companion app that syncs with each other, so then they're both on the same strategy, and then it's all about like pathing and stuff like that. It's I think it's still in beta and in development, but it's still a cool little side app.
That's kind of awesome. It's a bottom of the world rando race. Bottom of the world has every single item you need in order to kill Ganon.
I feel quite silly. Because Longshot is probably going to be on Phantom Ganon. Because Longshot is always on Phantom Ganon, right?
Yeah, like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand, you know, why. Phantom Ganon is...
Why? Because it's random.
I always forget to pick up the Phantom Ganon heart container. I always just walk into the blue circle.
I mean, that is a funny looking Longshot, so I don't blame him for skipping it. So.
Yeah, all purple and lumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Matches his tunic though.
Yeah, it does.
Compliments his tunic at least.
I love Kayzo just like flicking his shield in time.
Phantom Ganon was 50 rupees. So we joke that he often seems to have the long shot, but not in this seed apparently. It makes me sad.
Sorry to disappoint you, but this isn't like any other seed. This is a void seed.
Void, you're letting us down at this point.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad void seed right now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's almost nice.
Maybe my presence actually affects the seed.
Potentially, I'm waiting for the twist. You know?
I mean, it's not always a twist, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, boy.
Interesting. Let's go.
Ocarina of Time is Bolero.
I think Kayzo might have forgot he had Minuet there for a second. Seemed to opt to go through Kiki Forest and then enter that way.
This is standard rule set, not song sanity. So all of the songs are just randomized, they don't have items.
So it looks like Kayzo's might be going back to Goron City to get the song from the creator. So we might finally be able to figure out where our Zelda's lullaby is. It's being a little elusive so far.
It's hiding from us.
I mean, I don't blame it, but we would like to find it by now.
It's like practically 50-50 here or Prelude. And if it's not, then that's bonkers and fitting of a void seed.
That's Sun Song.
That's Sun Song. Hey.
But it's one extra check in the graveyard, I suppose, but I think that pretty much confirms that the Zelda's Lullaby is going to be a present right now.
Or an ice cavern. Naruto's led away of the hero.
But you
That,
need
that would be
Zelda's...
difficult to get into Ice Cavern
I'm
without.
sorry, when did this turn into an ASMR stream?
I don't know. I'm trying to be like. I know we can't get in without Zelda's Lullaby. Like without Zelda's Lullaby. I'm just hoping, you know, guys.
Yeah,
You do need ZL to get to Ice Cavern. You do.
Yeah. I was going to say, Void, did you not know that we changed the channel's name to ZSMR whilst you were away?
God damn it, Trez. I know he's trying to get money, but this is getting really bad.
Just a broken economy, man. We're trying.
Probably checking to see if we're hammerlocked.
Mm-hmm. And we're not?
Not yet.
I would love... There it is! The scream! The flaming panda! Ah! That's like my favourite thing about Void's restreaming.
Us?
I mean, I feel sad for the flaming panda, but like, he's too cute. Look at him go. I don't want to put him out. He's too adorable.
Some people just want to watch the panda burn.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah, they need Ice Cavern to go to Ice Cavern. So they need ZL to go to Ice Cavern. Did I just say they need to go to Ice Cavern to get to Ice Cavern?
I mean, it sounded like words.
You're right there.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
If you keep going, eventually it'll make sense. So just continue, and we'll eventually reach somewhere.
Thank you for that faith that you have in me.
I mean, words are hard. I mean, so don't you worry.
Words are hard, songs are hard. Why is Kayzo going to Gerudo Valley? No, Gerudo
Save
Valley.
It's trying to get outside.
He did some sun. He had to get his vitamin D in.
Yeah. So we got a very, very early boss king in fire.
It's never a bad thing.
And there's our
Yeah.
Zelda's lullaby. Has anyone caught what Mido's skull count is? He must have 10 by now.
He does have 10.
Yes. He does have 10. He just hasn't turned.
Cool. So, Iron Boots are there to get 11 or 12. 11.
But he does have to go get them.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Go see some market checks. Maybe a Hyrule Castle fairy.
It is where the hero. It's usually unwise to leave your where the hero areas uncompleted.
I really hope meanmido's about to check the hint and realise that Kayzo will have also... Nope, no, he's not going for it. No. My bad, guys! The barren locations we found so far are Gerudo's Valley and Zora's Fountain. Which hint?
I believe the skull mask hint at the top of.
Apparently, we've been checked with the VOD has been checked, and he has not seen. Which is crazy.
He just did skull mask because he could.
Because it was there.
Yeah.
On Hyrule Castle Fairy, what you got for us this time? Absolutely nothing.
Cool. Definitely Requiem then. But given 2 songs, sorry, no, 2 keys on child's side.
With Requiem confirmed we're the hero. For us, at least.
So I'm kind of thinking, where would meanmido go next?
Requiem was the ZL check. So it's the Hyrule Way of the Hero.
And yes, you are correct. You have a second strength and a long shot away from goal.
Yeah, Boomerang is on 30 skulls.
And Hammer is on Shoot the Sun, so...
Yeah, it is. There's gotta be a twist somewhere.
I mean, Void rolling a jet seed. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. Or a fast seed. I've never heard of such things.
meanmido going back child too.
I think for Mido and probably for Kayzo as well, he's probably going to turn in the letter here soon.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. And meanmido finding out that ZL and Hyrule Castle with the hero is only for Requiem. And like Mido did, Kayzo looks like he's also going to start the climb.
Yeah,
I think.
Sorry.
No, go.
I was going to say, I don't think we actually, apart from the keys themselves, I don't think there was actually anything in Child Spirit. No.
No,
No,
there was nothing
there
to find.
was quite a lot of trash.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Kayzo's betting on 30 being a possibility here, especially with Rudo's in a Way of the Hero location. I think that's smart.
Mm.
Yeah.
Better
But
to
also,
play- Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but also with 20, with CAC being Way of the Hero as well, to do, I think it's smart to do at least 20. He hasn't turned in 20, but he does have at least 20. We're also going to see what the Composer's Grave check has for us. I think at this point it has to be like Song of Storms or Prelude. Or Sarias.
Mm-hmm.
I think the floating theory in chat, and I kind of agree with it, is that it's Storms and Ice Cavern, and probably something behind that in the well or one of those checks.
Mm-hmm.
Probably make the most sense.
The well does open up.
This is our first look at Composer Grave, though, so
Mm-hmm. We
this will determine a lot from that.
Storms.
Okay, never mind what I just said.
Mm.
Well, it is a randomizer. And we are only making, educated guesses.
Yeah. And Randomizer has a habit of not caring for your feelings. Making bets and guesses, so. Yeah, I'm glad it's staying consistent.
I mean, why would it care for your feelings when, it just doesn't need you?
I know, but it's nice to be thought of. I'm a loyal player, damn it. Give me a nice seed every now and again. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Randobot is cruel and cold and unfeeling and...
I know. That sounds rubbish. Down with Randobot and its rudeness.
Wow, and I thought I hated Andrew.
And Mino going straight for bottom of the well.
So, unofficial bet time is Way of the is well bait or nah.
Oh, well's always a trap.
Okay.
I think if you want to go for the real bait, the Way of the Hero in Goron City, it's the lens.
For something on, because the when Kayzo was doing his child market checks, he did not do lens game.
Chess game is still out there.
And lens was found in the Way of the Hero location. Me might have getting his irons.
Kayzo's seemingly going for the Haunted Wasteland checkers child link. I like this, mainly because it just looks out of place, but it's perfectly legal. You just can't go any further.
It's just fun to do.
I enjoy looking at it. So I don't know whether this is tactically a good thing or not. But it's just
the setup's weirding me out. I don't like that at all.
It does feel a bit odd. I'm not good. I'm just like,
The thing is, this check is of logic. You can't even get the skull.
Just a bloopy.
and we're gonna see the well. See if it's not.
And considering what the runners have done and what they have available, these guys are really close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mido has the lead, but it's very slight.
Mm.
The thing is, Kayzo's going to probably take the same path as him, so he's likely not going to gain much ground.
Mm.
I think, like I think I said this earlier. I think it's all on execution, as because the routes that they've both taken aren't particularly out of the ordinary. They're on the way things. Do you know?
Yeah. The thing is, well, because it seems to be like the seed itself is shaping itself to become quite linear, or linear-ish. But in these kind of seeds, it's always the guys with the better execution who will always come off better.
So I really think, in terms, like Delilah's mentioned, that Kayzo has more skulls. So if there's something on 20, that could make a difference. If Rang is required, then Kayzo's got the.
Yeah, if Rang is required, slam dunk for Kayzo. But if it's not, then Mido has like a nose of a lead, just barely.
Well, still looking like a trap so far.
Yep. Will Kayzo take the bait?
I mean, I would say probably will do well, considering got TL, got bum bags. He's right in the right location. It's a
It
lot of
looks like he's going to hand in 20 skulls. Shame. Stackarika, you failed us.
I mean, you wanted more?
I mean, there are... Yeah, like, go hard or go home.
Yeah. Every check has to have a required item.
Like, Goron City needs to, like, sort itself out. Only 2 items?
Yeah, poo showing. Yeah. You can do better, Goron City.
Hey, Goron City had 3 items, thank you. Goron City's trying its best.
Plucky go-getter.
It's like a horror movie. Chat screaming, "Don't go in there!"
Look, guys. Why does Link always make really bad decisions in horror films?
It's just his gung-ho nature. Get him into trouble.
What are we missing? Long shot and strength 2. And hammer, but we know where that is.
Yep.
The bottle of the well is shaping up to be a trap.
Oh, it was cold. It was cold.
Yeah, after this, I can definitely see Hannon in the letter. So, River and the men. So.
Oh!
That's a silvers.
There we go. The well was just like, just wait, guys.
I feel like I owe the well an apology. I am sorry. You were right, and I was wrong.
We're sorry, well. We're sorry we doubted you. We're sorry we said mean things about
you. We won't do it in the future, though we probably will. And put a knife as well. Nice.
Aww,
After
cute.
its usefulness.
Yay.
Well, we need to find Longshot relatively soon because logically we can't access Hammer before we can do fire. So before water. Yeah, Letta wasn't aware of the hero location. You know, I hope so too.
I mean, Longshot could be on Light Hour cutscene. Just saying.
I mean, it could be.
I'd be a fan of that.
If there's a non-bomb locked bomb bag. We also don't know what our third foolish location. But I think we can safely assume that Kak is double way the hero.
When is it? When is it not?
It's true. It's true. Triple wave the hero hinted if especially since, like, you know, it's a free hint anyway.
Mm.
And meanmido is on his way to do to hand in his letter. We'll see if there's anything on Zora's River. He can also do the frogs check.
Yeah, I actually don't get this play.
Yeah, so with Spirit Temple right there, fully clearable. And there's a lot of checks still left in Adult Spirit.
Right. But where the hero location, and he can get there quite easily now?
I mean, I can't see, after handing this in, I can't see Mido going back child unless it all goes horribly wrong and he has to do Stone Jabber.
That I can see for sure. As you do this, you can do frogs here, and then you get your turning in the letter out of the way, and then you don't ever have to go child again, because that takes a lot of time.
And I'm sure with Sari's song as well, that could possibly be at the back of Ice Cap. It's either that or Prelude, one of the two. I think we've had a hint for Skull Kid, and we've had a hint for Darudi's Joy.
Skull Kid is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Darudi's Joy is dead.
Yeah, so the value of the song is nothing, to be honest. So,
But what if Longshot's just sat there in the freestanding hard piece?
yeah, and in which case I lose this seed then.
Horror boots!
Oh! Oh my days. I was not expecting that.
So
30 skulls and
the
skull moss.
strings pinned to pictures on the conspiracy board wall. Rudo's letter is Way of the Hero for Saria's in the back of Ice Cavern for Frogs 2 for hovers that you could probably skip.
Oh, long shots in shadow. What is it? What is that? Can that work? Yeah, that can work.
I just love how Midas skipped so many hints this seed, and the one that he like doesn't skip, we're like, oh. I like a little part of me is like, yeah, but he checked the grotto because it's on the way, and I'm like, yeah, but he missed so many others that he just walked past. Did Kayzo forget that he didn't have a scale?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what that scarecrow. Ah, that's what. Of course it is, Dib.
Pardon?
Kayzo's Scarecrow song.
We don't have all 5 Way of the Heroes. We haven't seen Cac double hinted, but it's incredibly likely.
And Zora hasn't given Mido a nice rupee formation there for the
Really
diving.
hasn't. Really hasn't.
We'll monk S here.
Yeah. Clearly he's in a cruel mood.
Maybe he's making him work hard so he can get a nice reward.
Kayzo not handing in the letter and going straight back adult. So,
I think it's a strong play.
mm-hmm.
Spirits open, lots of checks and adults.
So, I mean, this could be a game-changing moment.
And it kind of highlights the difference, too, because Kayzo has worked towards Boomerang potentially being needed. Mido has worked against it.
Mhm.
So, if Mido's right, this is the right play. If Kayzo's right, Kayzo's making the right play. Go either way on that.
Bit of long shots in ice, Kevin. I mean, Mido has the edge. If it's Spirit, Kayzo's got it. No, well, Mido will be playing catch-up from that point.
Yeah. But hovers. Oh, if that hint's only there. We have not seen fishing yet.
Oh, 1 hour 40 fishy. I mean, this could be the big brain play.
I swear.
He could think he's behind. He could figure that Kayzo maybe did this earlier.
They're both behind. They both think they both.
Sure. With a seed where you've got one item from go mode effectively less than 2 hours in, it's natural to feel that way.
I'd be curious to ask, like, any of the top 32 Season 3 tournament runners, in any of their matches, have they ever felt ahead? Because everyone seems to feel behind at all times. It just seems to be the impression I get. I'd be very curious to know.
Question is, are they all too modest to admit it?
Maybe. But no, it's just like, because it feels like it's such a very, very high pressure scenario. Like being in a 1v1, restreamed, a lot of people watching. Yeah, it's like, how do you cope? I mean, and you know, with that pressure, do you ever feel ahead? I think. Definitely felt ahead of Kitsoli after standing still for 10 minutes. Nice work. Fine work, sir. Fine work. Yeah, nothing in spirit so far either. I mean, that hand. If Kayzo finds Longshot in here, that's really bad news for Mido. But Spirit doesn't seem to be doing anything right.
I mean, I think Mido's execution has been slightly better than Kayzo's, ever so slightly. And maybe that time difference is just from the skull collecting that Kayzo's done.
Yeah, it does. It has felt like Mido's been a little bit ahead and had done a little bit more. But you know, Kayzo did take the time to do skulls and to check hints. Because we all know that the thing that takes up the most of your time is the checking your hints.
I mean, like I say, that seems like a very brave move on Mido's.
I think we definitely have to ask him about it. We have to be like, so did the gossip stones offend you? Were they talking behind your back?
Did they look at you funny?
Well, they're gossip stones. Of course they were talking behind his back. That's not the
Hey.
If only I had the masking truth in real life to find out what people were saying about me.
Oh, it'd be glorious, wouldn't it?
You felt behind, you actually ahead, and then felt ahead, you actually behind. Oh wow.
I don't remember what the child... No, so it doesn't look like child was actually necessarily required, considering that was a key in that chest. But Child's Flight Spirit did have 2 keys.
Right. If there's even one key on Child's side, it's logically required. Because you logically need all 5 things.
And there's no long shot.
And that's go mode.
Yes.
Ooh, but meanmido is right on his tail. We're in go mode. Go mode.
Kayzo still hasn't found boss key. Because that was in Sunblock Push Room, I believe. I think they both... Have they both done Child's Spirit?
Yeah, they both done Child's Spirit.
Yeah. So we'll have the boss key then.
I can't imagine Kayzo skipping the boss key chest if he didn't have the boss key.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of rando left to be played. I would not suggest that Mido is out of it just yet.
Yeah.
And
Anything could
not
happen.
until the pig's got a sword in his nose.
But I think we can safely call this one a jet seated.
Yeah.
So estimation on finish, almost at the end of Spirit, as the boss key for fire. But looks like he'll have to go all the way up to the top, have to beat Volvagi and then go all the way. Wait, no. Was he keylocked when he left? Are hover boots required?
Hover boots are probably logically required, but Kayzo won't do the loop
Oh, he can
because
just
he's
jump
already
across.
got the boss key.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can just jump across.
Also, how problematic the boss key in water wants to be.
Yeah.
So if it's like the first chest, oh, brilliant.
Right, so it all depends on you know, the routes they take in water and where the boss key is there.
I don't think necessarily that meanmido is out of this. Like, they are very close.
I think Kayzo has a very clear edge.
A clear edge, but I don't think that means that Mido's out. Like, he's a good enough player.
I mean, that's the beauty of Randomizer is it's kind of an any given Sunday game. Like anybody can win, like any time from anywhere. But right now, it's Kayzo's race to lose.
Yeah. I'm just a big fan of like not preferring a runner over the other, just because I want them. I want to believe that they'll finish within seconds of each other. I like a bit of a nail-biting finish. Hammer is on shoot the sun.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what either of these two runners' preferred route in water is. I know a lot of runners prefer the compass chest first, and a lot of runners prefer the map chest first, and sort of work their routes around there.
I don't know which, if any of those is necessarily faster or not.
It just depends where stuff is, to be honest.
Might have picking up the long shot. Rush Dragon cause feeling behind.
Mido, you're in go mode and you already have boss key.
Mido?
Yeah, Mido,
Mido?
come on, turn around.
Did he
You
miss
got
the
this.
hint for what's it called? Hammer?
No. Oh!
I think.
You can't have, no way.
Oh, I
Where
think
was the... Where was
That's the
the...
only reason I can think of that he's in this situation.
he definitely didn't miss that.
No.
He may have forgotten. But
It was near Temple of Time. Can someone like... Can we check the VOD? Can we check the
I'm pretty
VOD
sure
to see?
everyone in chat is saying he did. Yeah.
Okay.
Then maybe he doesn't have
Oh
boss
my God.
key. Where's the boss key?
Child Spirit, and he has it.
Yeah, it was Sunblock Room.
Maybe
And they definitely-
I don't know.
he went all the way up. He saved scummed the Iron Knuckle. He definitely has the boss key. Yeah, he just checked. He has the boss key.
Okay.
He didn't remember.
Yeah, that's probably it. He just realised now.
Okay.
I think my heart rate could take that.
Nice.
The mini hot panic that went over everyone when we were just like, wait, did he read the hint?
I was like, oh no. This is like my worst nightmare. I just want them to do so well. I don't like. I wish bad seeds on runners, but I always want them to do really well.
Yeah, being a twin Rovo fight behind is not a good look. But again, anything can happen.
So, Troll Rover has definitely earned her nickname.
As usual.
It's actually an interesting ordering for this. Check this first.
I quite like this because it means it doesn't have to re-raise the water level if that does happen to be the boss kid.
Yeah.
So, a minor time save.
Don't say those words, Mr. Wright. Too spooky.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
I mean, we do have the fair play agreement, so if Kayzo does suffer a VC crash, he will have time to catch up. So, to get back to the point of where he was.
I'm assuming everyone did actually sign the agreement this time. I didn't actually know, because there was Glitchymon who didn't sign it last tournament, so I'm assuming everyone signed it this time.
As far as I know.
Okay. That's fine then. Thank you, Exani. for the confirmation. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. I've awaited it.
We've confirmed that whilst we're in go mode. Good work, guys. Proud of us.
Thank you, a wise sage, for your
I do the same
contribution.
procedure every single time. I tell them to go into the room and they ping me if anything goes wrong. So regardless if I know or not, I will still like set it up ahead of time. So I'm just assuming they'll tell me if they didn't sign it.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just glad everything's taken care of. The kids are going for Dragon Chest. I mean, let's face it, Water's Bosky's got to be on River Chest, isn't it?
Actually going dragon first because you feel behind.
Yeah. And if it's not, and meanmido doesn't go dragon chest, you know, that's minutes, that's times.
Longshot was in one of the invisible chests in Spirit.
Just a blue leaf and Dragon Chest.
Mido did not dip fire. So, Kayzo has got the boss key for fire. Mido does not. And off he goes to water to join Kayzo. Strength 2 has been found. We are officially in go mode. Strength 2 was in the well. The well pretended to be a trap and then actually wasn't.
It gave you a good run for it.
Yeah, pull the trump card. So, haha, take that. I would like to know where Strength 3 is.
Yeah, Strength 3 would be an interesting one.
Yep, the well was not a trap. I repeat, the well was not a trap. I forgot what I said.
The well's not a trap.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, cool.
Wait, did you say the well
Good
was
chat.
not a trap?
I said the well was not a trap, sir.
It pretended to be a trap.
Doesn't seem right.
Clearly fixed.
Wait, a sage is telling me to reroll? Well, guess I better call it. No, I'm joking.
Hold on, ping him. Let's start over.
I mean, yeah, it's been a pretty meme-free scene, to be perfectly honest. There's no deep fire, well wasn't a trap, Stone Shadow has a swan in.
50%. 50% of this seed is mean. We got meanmido here. Come on, dude.
Hey, I said meme, not mean.
Alright, I'm just gonna get another drink, guys.
Not a problem. Where on earth is this boss key?
It's right here.
Jackpot.
See?
Feels good.
Maybe
Yeah,
you're
not
the
going
one
to
with the spoiler log.
Yeah. Go kill Morpher. Get your hammer. Go kill the dragon. Go get your bacon.
Nice jump there from Kayzo.
Nice song execution, Kayzo.
First try.
I would say it's very likely that Kayzo has this in the bag. It would take some extraordinary circumstances for Kayzo to not win. Happy 2 hour mark, by the way, everybody.
Happy 2 hours, my friend. Happy 2 hours to all.
Thanks for the resub, Q Game. 7 months.
Didn't he already subscribe earlier? What? Wait,
I don't know.
I don't know, I might be tripping. Okay.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Oh, I'm not tripping. Okay, that's good to know.
Ah, where was Bosky?
Central pillar.
Hmm. That looked like a very swift morpher fight.
Yeah, at least we didn't have to go see Darkling today, which I'm not mad at. I mean, to be honest, there's no such thing as a nice seed. It's just some are better than others. But to be honest, this was actually all right.
I mean,
I
it
think
was fast.
Yeah. I mean, compared to some of the horror stories that Void has rolled.
I think the well is the interesting one. Like, you know, if they had chosen not to check the well, what would they have done at that point?
I think we'd be handing the letter and rush Ice Cavern.
Yeah. And there's that.
You can't see it on the restream, but Kayzo is spamming his go mode button on his tracker.
Yeah, bless him.
I think the only real difference here is that, in terms of the route that they took, is that Mido went to hand in the letter and Kayzo didn't. And that was that little chunk of time lost.
I just wonder, I really just don't want... Like, it's really interesting because that hovers on Frogs 2 could have been so much better.
Yeah, I mean, that's a scary hint to find for a Stone Shadow.
I feel like there was a lot of bait, like looking at a couple things, like Boomerang being on 30 after getting Ruto's letter and stuff like that. Like,
In a way, Ruto's letter in a way, the hero location.
And Kayzo has like 25 skulls, so kind of took that bait. He just got helped by the fact that Mido took other bait, like all the random overworld checks that are early, like child fishing.
He might have saving a little bit of time in water by not doing Dragon Chest, but considering how he still has an extra trick with going in with the hammer, he will do the loop round, which Kayzo has managed to skip because he dipped it prior. So at any time he'll gained on Kayzo, he'll have lost by the time over fire. So I think we're probably looking at about maybe about 3, maybe 4 minute gap between them.
Yeah, it won't be massive. It won't be massive. You know, they've done really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think anyone even getting another top 32, I mean, top respect.
Rare look at this room. Relish it, guys.
Mm.
Chickens would not weigh the hero. It was the bomb-locked bow. That's the way the hero bow. Shh! No, they won't. They won't. They won't.
I mean, we really, really wanted chickens to be with you.
I know you really want it to be way the hero, but it's not. This will
Why
be
not?
written on my gravestone. Chickens are not weird the hero.
I mean, it's a pretty good thing to have on your gravestone. You know. I think I prefer caution landmine on mine. No.
Well, I just want one like that. Chickens are not way of the hero, and then like you know, most people who see that will be like, "What the hell does that mean?"
Yeah.
And a few, like a select group of people, will be like, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm," and she's a horrible person.
I'll probably just go, "No, she's not."
Meanwhile, I'm over here with Fire Panda caught up to me.
Amazing. I love Fire Panda. He's amazing.
Kayzo with exactly enough nuts for the quick kill.
Nice.
That is planning right there. Now, essentially a full dungeon ahead.
Mm.
But and at this point, it's quite a short dungeon.
It's pretty close to G.
I think with Mido doing that loop and then going to get the boss key from the fire room just past it. Yeah, I think this is Kayzo's. I can't see Mido pulling this one back.
I refuse to say GG until the final slash has been swung.
Mm.
The final hit has sword has. And there's no nice way of.
I don't know. I mean, you could have some really nasty iron knuckle fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Not get the one cycle.
Mm.
Zelda being like, take this love I have.
Yeah, throw it at Ganon. That'll hurt him.
Wow, Zelda's a cheapskate. It's only like a quarter of love.
Yeah.
That'll teach him.
That's being in the friend zone right now.
Okay, so two things that we need definitely to ask me, Mido, were, did you see that skull mask hint? Because the way he rushed it going back to child, it's so tricky, but we didn't see him get it. And also, why did you choose to skip all these hints?
Oh yeah, Kayzo doesn't have the option to do bottle strats because he never turned in the letter.
No, he's got to play tennis.
Kayzo does spin strats anyway, though, right?
I
think. Thanks for the sub, Legend of Selma. I love you here. Welcome to ZSR.
Did you see the hint saying hookshot was in spirit?
The thing is, will we see the validation chest? My guess is no, but I'll look quite like. Nah, dang it. I wanted one thing. Making sure work of the iron knuckles as well. I mean, like, Season 3 tournament, you know, going to be probably about 210, probably about the 215 mark, I think, by now.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
I mean,
just under, I reckon.
I mean, is this been one of the short...
Pardon?
Has this been one of the shortest matches of the tournament?
I would say so. I mean, 215 is pretty fast by any measure.
I mean, that's phenomenal. To be honest, this is Season 3 tournament actually coming away with one of the fastest times. Man, these boys have skills.
Oh, meanmido doing hammer check.
Behind the back from Ganondorf. Tennis master, it's past it. Just wax it back.
Time for bacon.
Let's go! I guess, like, you know, we're not... Yeah. Oh, meanmido. He missed the pedal. I can't English. Did he miss the hammer button? Oh my god, what is that called? The
Switch.
pressy down thing.
Yeah.
Switch. That's the one. That's
Words are hard.
Words are very hard.
Yeah, I have no business
English.
speaking.
Good thing we don't go out in public and try to say words.
I know. How many people
Podcast
do
it
that?
over the internet.
The reason the job I have is because I don't want to talk to people. The pressy down thing.
Yeah, technical terms. I like it. Good.
Nintendo hammer button. Gotta get me one of those. Pig is down and ready to stop.
Zelda cooking him with the final Kamehameha. And time.
On GG. Kayzo finishing with a 212.45.
GG.
Yeah. GG.
Hey, thanks.
GG.
And GG's here. How'd you find it, Kayzo? Well done.
Pretty quick seed, honestly. I thought the middle was so close of me, and sometimes I think it was in front of me.
Yeah, it was a very back and forth race.
But you were always very, very close. Very, very close to each other.
This was a close race. Yeah, when I saw it dot done, I said, "Wow, it was so close."
And we have a meanmido in chat as well. GG, Mido. GG.
GG.
GG's, Mido.
So it seemed like there was a lot of bait this seed, despite it being very fast. So I guess what made you avoid, say, Rudo's letter being in a Way of the Hero location.
The bomb bag, I think. And the fact that Jabu is a stone and the boomerang was 30. So I might thinking bomb bag was on the Way of the Hero, not the Ruto's letter.
But you did push for those skulls, more than Mido did, actually.
I was afraid that it was actually Jabu. And I was done all the location possible.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a very, very scary thing to encounter in a suite like this as well. So I think it did the right thing by actually, keeping on going with those skulls, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Especially early on in the series.
It was just to be safe. Go at those skulls. We don't know.
I mean, I really want to ask meanmido about the hints, because...
I mean, you can ask him. He's in chat. He just doesn't want to voice chat, so feel free to ask him and then talk about the replies on stream.
I'd like to know what the gossip stones did to you, what they said about you, which made you ignore all of them.
What?
All of them.
Mido skipped a lot of hints.
Yeah.
We were not sure if he actually saw the skull mask hint or not.
Yes, we want confirmation if you saw the skull. So Mido set up skull mask before going adult, and then came back to child and rushed it. We were like, he must have seen it, but we're convinced that he didn't.
Wow. So I do blind skull mask?
Yeah,
To what we saw, that's how it seemed.
That's how it seemed. Yeah, you ignored many hints.
Mm-hmm.
Many hints. You were the only one to see the hover boots hint.
Also, when Mido picked up the long shot, continued to go on to get the chest and the Colossus hand, we were all wondering, it was like, uh-oh, has he not got the hint where Hammer is on Shoot the Sun? And we were all momentarily terrified.
Yeah, we were all very oh, has he not seen it? I really want to play child, not just skull mask, which makes sense. It makes sense. And Lostwood is a lot of checks that are very easy to do.
Yeah, Mido, we realised that once you actually went back in to go and fight Twin Rover, but it was just a bit of a he hasn't.
We did have we were like, where is the hammer hint? Would it have been a hint that he checked?
Yeah.
It wasn't somehow it wasn't on Deku or something. Was it?
Yeah, Mido, you made my heart skip a beat in that race. Well done.
But really, for both of you, you did incredibly well. It was a super, super close race. Your routes were very similar. It was an excellent race.
Mm-hmm. I think the only big difference really was that Mido handed in Ruto's letter, yourself, Kayzo, didn't. I think that was the only notable difference. We all pretty much just did the exact same things.
And Mido also did the whole of the main as well.
Mm-hmm. Considering at that point, obviously, we didn't know where Longshot was at that point. I mean, that's sensible, to be honest. So I don't think it was in principle a bad play. It's one of them ones where it just wasn't the right one, particular moment. So, but welcome to the wonderful, wacky world of Rando.
Just to
Rando.
check, the strength upgrades. Which were the ones that were found?
Skull mask.
Skull mask and bottom of the well.
HF Grotto Deku Scrub piece of pot. I don't know which Deku Scrub that is, but yeah.
That's the one
ones?
in front of Lake Hylia.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the Hyrule Field Deku Scrub.
But that was available really early then.
That's yeah.
That's really early. So actually, well might not have been needed.
Yeah.
Well was massive bait. There's no way that,
Wow.
So in the end, the well was a bait after all.
Yeah.
Still bait.
And a happy ending.
The happy ending, well, was bait. Like in the same way that Andrew was bait, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know the name for that because that's usually a check that's always checked. I was very caught off guard by that. Okay.
It's a very long-winded title for a check.
Yeah.
Well had strength, but we've just found out that you both got the strength on Skull Mask and the strength in the well. But we've just found out the third strength was the Deku business scrub in front of Lake Hylia. Which would have been available much earlier than the well.
We could have been more jets.
Even
Yeah,
more
could have been even faster.
Yeah. Might have had a sub too. Good lord.
It is still pretty quick.
Yeah.
very, very quick.
It was a 12 sphere seed, so I'd say that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Only
what is
12.
the song in Ice Cavern? I want to know.
Oh, give me a second.
Saria or Prelude.
I want to say prelude.
I mean, chat, do you have any more questions for the runners?
Ice Cavern was Saria's song.
Okay. Because I was thinking the Rudos might have been logically way of the hero for frogs too. Get hover boots. Locking Volvagia.
I don't see. Yeah, Ruta's letter's not on the way of the hero, so nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Have we got the schedule up? Has someone got the schedule? When are our next runs? When are our next match?
The next, I don't see any actually for a while. Yeah, I don't actually see any on my schedule at least.
There's a multi-world match scheduled for Leap Day. May or may not get a restream. Doesn't look like it's booked
Should
yet.
do. I think someone's already signed up for that. I could be wrong though. Yeah. The multi-world is done by Doc. So yeah, that's definitely getting a restream.
And that's in the very late stages between Last Locationers and Anime Was a Mistake. So that should be a good match.
I'm still offended by that name.
Anime was a mistake or Last Locations?
Anime was a mistake.
But it was.
It was.
And on that note, it's time to wrap up the stream.
Chat.
No, but in all seriousness, any final questions before we end this off?
I think I've covered all my bases.
I mean, I think we have to wait for Mido to finish Ganon.
We're on the interview. We're fine.
you're in.
The race is
Kayzo,
over.
would you-
I'm still watching the restream. So it's a great. I saw bottle strats on Ganondorf.
Spoiler: he
You know.
finishes in 23:02.
Oh,
Kayzo, is there anything else you'd like to add?
23 seconds.
Well, it was a good match against meanmido. Pretty solid, I think. It is a good opponent too.
Yeah, I mean, GG to the Prairies, man. That was a great race. Great race.
Great race.
I did
Really
appreciate your message at the end for vengeance for Sanzo.
Well, since that's all done up, let's wrap things up. So, thank you to our commentators today. You did a bang-up job, even though I was basically gone for most of it. Again, thank you to our trackers, who also did a great job, even though I was gone for most of it. Thank you to our two runners today. Congratulations, Kayzo, on actually winning this race, and good luck on your next match. And unfortunately, bye to meanmido. You put up a good fight, but unfortunately, did not end well for you. That being said, as we have already noted, there's no soon upcoming matches for OoTR, so see you guys next time.
See you.
Bye, everybody.
Take care
Bye.
of yourself, guys. All the best.
I still have no clue why this is freezing. Oh well. Bye.